And the Bulls start out with the ball. And the starting group for the Spurs. Holmgren is out there with Pippen. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Leonard in at the shooting guard position. Giannis against Johnson. Wembanyama outside. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And here is Johnson. Outside, Davis. Pass to Thompson. Three-pointer. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Arguably the smoothest jumper in the game. Klay Thompson.
Wembanyama with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Back to Wembanyama. Here's Giannis. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Now here's Shaq. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Thompson with the bucket.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
Not a fast start here for the Spurs. 6-point game. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Back to Antetokounmpo. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Outside, Davis. Over Holmgren. And Davis can't get it to go.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Antetokounmpo, no good. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Here's Arenas, and the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter or block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Now here's Giannis. Pippen with a wide open look. Offline with his three. Bulls leading by 6. Arenas kicks to Thompson. Bulls moving the ball around. Here's O'Neal. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Pippen a screen on Davis. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
So it's Chicago now. They're leading by 8. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I spoke with the head coach of the Bulls, and he told me one guy that we have to always be cognizant of is Chet Holmgren. Coach explained his biggest impact comes on the defensive end, but we can't overlook his offense. He's a 7-footer with guard skills who can space the floor and is very efficient around the rim. Back to you, Kevin.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. And here's Giannis. Gilbert Arenas getting it to go from deep. Antetokounmpo, no good.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Leonard against Thompson. Pass to O'Neal. Outside for Arenas. Clock at 6. Here's Davis. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Outside Pippen. Leonard finds Antetokounmpo. Wembanyama outside. Up top, Leonard. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Giannis. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Here's Arenas, and stolen by Leonard. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Down low, O'Neal with the steal. Johnson against Antetokounmpo. Deflects the pass. Leonard with no one around. Hits the jumper in space. Leonard's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Spurs. And so it's Chicago in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Chicago.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
O'Neal is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Gilbert Arenas. Then it's Magic Johnson. And it's Thompson in at the small forward position. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter.
And you have to honor the three-point shooting of Arenas. A big-time scorer who's shown the consistency from beyond.
Pippen outside, Antetokounmpo. And the three off target. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Bulls. Outside, Davis. Pass to Thompson. 6 to shoot. Inside, Klay Thompson.
Known as a shooter, Thompson's size allows him to score inside as well.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Spurs trail by 12. Now, Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Pass to Johnson. Back to Arenas. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Arenas has got the lead up to 12 now for the Bulls. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Leonard inside. He's covered by Thompson. Good. Kawhi working near the hoop.
Totally dialed in. Leonard makes quick work from that mid-range.
Johnson with the bounce pass. Thompson outside. Shoots over Leonard. The shot by Thompson, no good. Spurs trail by 10. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks. Chet Holmgren checked some boxes. He said if you can play defense and shoot the ball, you can pretty much play on any court, anywhere. Those are two things that are always needed on the basketball court, and that's where the foundation of my game started. Back to you, Kevin.
A unique talent. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Now here's Thompson following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo. The tray. It's hauled in by Pippen.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And here's Leonard from 3. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside, Davis. Pass to Thompson. Wide open. 2 points. That one goes. Thompson's got 10.
And this is Thompson's game. A lights-out shooter from basically anywhere on the floor.
Holmgren with a screen on Thompson. Leonard, no luck.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Thompson. a 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And a wide-open look for Arenas. Oh, good with the triple. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And it's Pippen missing. And the Bulls with possession. The rejection by Wembanyama. Antetokounmpo kicks to Leonard. From outside the arc. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Pippen against Thompson. Steps back and trains the jump shot. 12 points for him.
Well, Thompson is having no trouble finding himself shots, and he'll just keep pouring them in as long as he can.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Leonard the pass to Wembanyama. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. This is his first trip to the line tonight. And the first one drops.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Just 3 on the clock, and Davis sends it back. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Bulls out front. They lead by 12. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
On the court for San Antonio. Antetokounmpo is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Wembanyama. Then there's Pippen. And it's Holmgren in at the 4 slot.
Easy to understand why they give Pippen the ball in that area, because this guy knows how to take advantage.
Johnson with the bounce pass. Here's Davis. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
1 shot.
And one of the best big men in the game, Davis, continuing to prove how dominant he is.
Holmgren with a screen on Thompson. Here's Leonard. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The Bulls leading by 10. Now Arenas. He's got 8. Beyond the arc. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists tonight.
he is just always a step ahead of the defense. Magic runs this offense with absolute precision.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Using his size, Giannis.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Here's O'Neal. Following the basket by Giannis. Over Wembanyama. Shaq can't hit. Leonard dishes to Pippen. Outside Leonard. Holmgren outside. Shot clock at 6. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Antetokounmpo. That's a two-pointer. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Outside Arenas. Johnson surveying the floor. O'Neal literally bending the rim with the power.
Guys, I feel bad for the rim on that one. Shaq is one powerful dude.
San Antonio calls timeout.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Leonard. Puts up a three. Drains it. Kawhi. Kaboom.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
Johnson, the pass to Davis. Now Thompson for the three. Rebounded by the Spurs. Giannis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Holmgren sets the screen for Antetokounmpo. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Gilbert Arenas. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
High post, Pippen. Here's Leonard. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Leonard's got 14 points for the game. Outside, Davis. Pass to Thompson. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really help make an impact on that end.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good from Kawhi Leonard. Leonard hits them both.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Johnson, the pass to Davis. Now Arenas lets the three fly. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Holmgren with a screen on Thompson. Leonard against Thompson. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Arenas. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Arenas has got 13 points.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
It's rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And so it's the Chicago Bulls in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Right back after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Thompson is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Magic Johnson. Then it's Gilbert Arenas. And it's Shaq in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group on the floor for Chicago. And Wembanyama outside. And here's Leonard from 3. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Just another place you have to take Leonard seriously. He's so capable from the outside.
Johnson with the bounce pass. Davis gets a wide open look. Buries it from 3-point range.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And how about the attack there from Giannis inside, going right into the defense and still able to get the shot up.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. The Bulls leading by 9. And Thompson kicks it over to Arenas. Outside, Davis. Pass to Thompson. Uncovered. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got his 7th assist in the game.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Timeout, Spurs. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks so much. I was able to hear San Antonio's coach going over their plan during the break. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
Thank you once again, Allie. Here's Antetokounmpo. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. The Bulls leading by 8. Now here's Johnson. Johnson sets the screen for Thompson. Right side, Davis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Holmgren.
And really one of the most challenging covers in our game. Davis, hard to guard given how versatile he is.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Davis. And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Holmgren outside. Now Leonard. Wembanyama, a screen on Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. Leonard. Rebounded by Thompson. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They've led by as many as 14 points. Davis. He's off from 3.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Onto the Kumbo. And that one is good.
And running offense through Holmgren. Great court awareness and really unselfish.
Johnson outside.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Second team foul. At the line for Chicago, Shaquille O'Neal taking 2 shots.
That's good from O'Neal.
Well, sending Shaq to the line here is on paper the smart foul, but O'Neal might just make them regret it.
That one is no good. Spurs trail by 9. Leonard got it to go off the glass.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
Here's O'Neal. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo. Now Leonard from outside, from the corner. Leonard
showing no hesitation, and in a huge moment, Kawhi wants the ball when they need a bucket.
Davis! That one is off. Here are the Spurs with the ball, trailing by 4. Oh, good, on the layup. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101. But boy, is it working.
And what? That one goes careening off the glass. Outside Leonard. Antetokounmpo inside. Davis is there. And the shot goes in.
And you know he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets. Yeah, big play on the front end to finish, despite getting hacked there, and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
Here's O'Neal. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Timeout, Spurs. Antetokounmpo against Davis. Giannis inside. Now Wembanyama outside Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. Leonard full steam ahead.
That's what this coaching staff has encouraged Leonard to do. They want him in attack mode.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. On the Wayne Johnson. Antetokounmpo defending. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Big shot maker. When the game heats up, so does Magic.
Timeout Spurs. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick one.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Driving in. Machetes his way. Giannis.
And attacking with all that length. When Giannis drives, he's either scoring or at least getting the foul.
And he does get the second one. And that brings them within 2 here. And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
And an intentional foul right there.
Third personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot.
Leonard fires, misses the three. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Tracy McGrady. LeBron James is out there with Shaquille O'Neal. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Leonard in at the 3 side. 6 on the shot clock. With the shot, Abdul-Jabbar can't get it to go. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Pass to LeBron. Shaq kicks to James. O'Neal sets the screen for James. No good from Shaq.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Miller, the pass to Walton. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Now McGrady. And Leonard has it in the corner. That one, no good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Abdul-Jabbar against LeBron. To the wing right side. Mobley kicks to Rice. Over Giannis. Rice, no good.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year.
Abdul-Jabbar outside. Pass to Rice. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for your Spurs, Glenn Rice, taking 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And when you think of Rice, his consistency comes to mind, as well as that dead-eye shooting form.
Both free throws good from Rice.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
On the wing, James. Over Rice. He trains the turnaround jump shot.
No question James has the green light from anywhere. That mid-range is just another area where he's dangerous.
Now here's Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Rice. Mobley outside. Miller dishes to Mobley. Here's Rice. Rebound Atlanta. Here's James. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal. LeBron's got his second bucket of the night.
Still as intimidating as anyone in transition. Once LeBron gets that step on the D, it's over.
Now here's Abdul-Jabbar. Spurs working the ball around now. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
LeBron kicks to Giannis. Lays it up off the glass.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Miller, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Mobley outside. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. There's Miller with the 3. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Here's McGrady. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Meeting the defensive power, McGrady holds nothing back and finishes in motion.
First trip to the line for him here.
Tracy McGrady, 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
In watching McGrady, you see the length and athleticism. He's a matchup nightmare for most teams.
Good on the second free throw. There's 42 seconds left here in the first quarter. Pass to Walton. Here's Rice, covered by LeBron. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on LeBron. Rice dishes to Walton. Over Giannis. That one's off, still out of sync. Atlanta leading by 5. McGrady outside. Shaq with a screen on Mobley. Here's Giannis. Off target at the rim. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Hawks on top. They're up by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Tracy McGrady is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's James in at power forward. Here's Rice. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Antetokounmpo with the steal. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And an incredible display of awareness there. Giannis, a great read on the defensive end and understands this team wants to run.
LeBron James. One shot.
Free throw good, LeBron.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. And whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Now, here is Abdul-Jabbar. He has yet to score. Rice passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Rice kicks to Walton. Over onto the Kumbo. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
Tracy McGrady on the wing, covered by Mobley. Oh, Mobley with the block! Rice dishes to Miller. Abdul-Jabbar against Antetokounmpo. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Rice. The kick out to Walt. Here's Mobley. It's rebounded by O'Neal. Shaq's got 4 rebounds in this game. Mobley with the block. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Miller. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Doesn't go that time. Giannis with some nice D. Here's Leonard. Kawhi with a flush.
And Leonard makes it look easy. Incredible at getting inside and just finishing with physicality.
Here's Rice. And the 3 ball is good. Rice has got 5 now.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you...
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. Shaq capable of bringing down the entire basket. Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
McGrady sets a screen for Antetokounmpo. Throws it up high. Walton with the steal. Back to Miller. Pass to Rice. Over to the left wing. Mobley kicks to Walton. Out left to the wing. Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down to just 3 in the basket for Mobley. Mobley's got his first 2 points. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to McGrady. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Miller finds Mobley. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. A smooth play inside by Abdul-Jabbar.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
And that one's good. McGrady.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Miller, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks.
Hawks ball.
We've got 28 seconds left in the second quarter. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Back to McGrady. And there's a whistle. And that's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
LeBron kicks to McGrady. Shaq with a screen on Mobley. Shot clock at 6. Here's Shaq. Not stopping O'Neal and close. Wow, what a play.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
And so it's Atlanta with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
They've got Abdul-Jabbar. Walton is out there with Mobley. Then it's Miller, and it's Rice in at the 2 spot. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Now here's Abdul-Jabbar. He's got 6. And here's Miller. Mobley outside. Spurs working the ball around now. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
Free throw drops for Abdul-Jabbar. And both free throws good for Abdul-Jabbar. The Hawks leading by 6. Outside Leonard. James looking it over. James on the drive. Pass to Shaq. Great D that time from Walton. And here are the Spurs. Here's Rice. Takes the 3. O'Neal with the rebound. James with it. He's got 7. O'Neal bullies his way inside for the bucket.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Here's Walton. Pass to Miller. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now Walt onto Antetokounmpo with the steal. Left side Leonard. LeBron outside. Six to shoot. Now here's Giannis. Walton defending. Here's Giannis. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Spurs trail by 8. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Rice. Walton a screen on James. O'Neal against Abdul-Jabbar. Shoots over O'Neal. Abdul-Jabbar with the bucket. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
James outside. Over Rice. Great look there, but off target. San Antonio with the ball. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Rice. And here is Mobley. Now Walt McGrady covering. Miller, no luck. 1:30 left in the third quarter. Here's LeBron, and he uses the glass on the layup. James has got the lead up to 8 now for the Hawks.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Leonard dishes to O'Neal. Over Abdul-Jabbar. And O'Neal with the basket on the assist by Leonard.
Well, their schemes have been effective, and he's been a significant part of their focus.
And now, the first timeout called here for the Spurs. .102 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Rice. Back to Miller. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And it's going to be on Tracy McGrady.
An active scorer, Miller excels at putting pressure on defenders, really forcing them into a compromised position.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. That misses, so he splits the free throws. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. O'Neal literally bending the rim with the power.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Left side, Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Rice. Walton a screen on James. Rice passes to Mobley, and it's Miller in the corner. Launches it. San Antonio again missing. James kicks to Giannis. O'Neal a screen on Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Giannis. Yeah, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
Shaquille O'Neal getting it done for the Hawks. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. We'll return shortly. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Shaquille O'Neal is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Tracy McGrady. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the point guard. It's good. And the Hawks lead has got down now to just 10 on the basket from Rice. Rice has gone 2 of 4 shooting from three-point land. O'Neal finds James. McGrady outside. Shoots over Mobley. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
Abdul-Jabbar against McGrady. Here's Walton. And it's Shaq with the rebound. Shaq's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. LeBron outside. LeBron carving out space inside.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Abdul-Jabbar dishes to Rice. Walton a screen on LeBron. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. The Hawks leading by 12. Here's McGrady. That's good from 17 feet away.
And this is McGrady's specialty. You can't let this guy shake free from the mid-range.
Walton against Antetokounmpo. And it misses. The Hawks leading by 14. Now here is McGrady. Outside Leonard. It's James. Clock at 6. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Now Miller. Now Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, what an assist. Leading him to the bucket.
Unstoppable. tonight, as he is most nights. Jabbar has all the offensive tools, but it also keeps to a strict fitness regimen that allows him to wear people down.
Here's Rice. Outside Mobley. Here's Rice. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on LeBron. That was a textbook jam by Abdul-Jabbar.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. O'Neal, a huge two-handed slam.
We have gotten used to this kind of dominance from Shaq. He just knows how to take over games.
Mobley looking it over. Here's Rice. Screen by Walton. Shoots the three. A three-pointer. Good.
And he makes it look so easy. Rice's fluid shooting form really helps him on those long-range missiles.
LeBron drives in. Oh, the dunk.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Abdul-Jabbar sets the pick for Miller. Abdul-Jabbar in the post. Shaq on him.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for San Antonio, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that brings them to within 10. And both free throws good for Abdul-Jabbar. McGrady against Mobley. Now, here is McGrady. Defense right on him.
Spurs foul. Evan Mobley. First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Atlanta, Tracy McGrady. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that'll push the lead to double digits. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, that shuts the door on any hope of a comeback. Nicely done.
Oh, softly lays it in. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Giannis, a screen on Mobley. The three doesn't go. So the Hawks take the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. And now, our player of the game, Shaq.